Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. If it's your first time seeing me, go ahead and like this video because I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss another upload. And if you already are subscribed, hey babies, welcome back. So today guys, we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, of course, for the full moon in Libra that we're going to be having on tomorrow, April 16th. So I'm not sure when you're going to see this video, but you can utilize the energies of the full moon 3 days before and 3 days after. So we have the full moon on the 16th. You will have the 16th to use the energies, as well as today, the day before. You'll have the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th to utilize these full moon energies for releasing rituals, charging your crystals, whatever you feel you need to do during this full moon. You have that time frame to do it. And even if you see this video after the time of the full moon, it can definitely still give you some clarity about what this full moon had for you. So yes, we know Libra is ruled by Venus, honey. So all things beauty, relationship, harmony, and balance. These are things that we're going to be focusing on in this full moon. So of course, we're going to go ahead and play a little sound bowl so everybody can get nice and clear-headed so we can get into this card selection. So if you guys have been familiar with the pick of cards, then welcome back. And if you're not, I'm going to play little sound bowls, take a few deep breaths. Then I'm going to show you guys the card selection. It'll be 3 piles. Choose which one calls to you. Do not second guess yourself, and then check the description box to see the timestamp where your reading begins. So let's go ahead and get right into it with some sound bowls. All right, everyone, here we have our card selection. So again, take a few deep breaths here if you feel called to, and choose whichever pile calls to you, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Remember to not second guess yourself and really trust your intuition here. After you have chosen your pile, check the description box to see the timestamp of your reading, and I will see you at your reading. All right, group 1, let's go ahead and get into what you can expect for this full moon. So we have the Mother Star in reverse. We have the 7 of Swords, and we also have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So I definitely feel like we are definitely doubting ourselves right now, group 1. I feel like if there's an opportunity that has arisen for you, or if there is something you want to do, a risk, a new idea, whatever the case may be, I feel like we're automatically telling ourselves that we cannot do what we are supposed to be doing right now. And if you are discouraging yourself before you even get started, or you're just talking yourself out of it before you even get into it, that's definitely a sign that you need to take a step back and figure out, where is the doubt coming from? Where is the insecurity coming from? And how can you deal with those things so moving forward, they aren't keeping you from realizing your full potential. They aren't keeping you from moving forward. The Mother Star card also talks about turbulence, drama, issues, heavy energies and stuff like that. So it's not like we're in an optimal, perfect space and then we're just doubting ourselves. So I feel like a lot of our doubt is because things aren't always, in a linear space when it comes to our success. We're not gonna have a long string of wins. We're gonna deal with some L's. We're gonna deal with making some mistakes. So I feel like group 1, it could be very beneficial for you guys during this full moon to just realize how you can be more optimistic in spaces where things are confusing and in spaces where things aren't really making sense. Because just because it's a confusing space doesn't mean that it's an L. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be another failure. And also, failing is a part of life. We're not always gonna get everything right on the first try or the second try or the third try. We spend a lot of our life falling down and getting back up and falling down and getting back up. So be open to that and just kind of go with the flow of life and go with the flow in terms of how things are happening for you and unlocking for you. Also with the 7 of Swords, I feel like we've definitely dealt with some betrayal. We've definitely dealt with people taking advantage of us, and they are taking advantage of you because you're doubting yourself. Like, realize the spaces that you've been in and the mindset that you were in when you allow people to tell you that you shouldn't go after your goals, or when you allow them to take advantage of your time or your energy, or when you allow them to just only be around you because they're sucking your energy and they're draining you and they're not replenishing anything back into you. Figure out what types of energies and what types of circles you've been in that resonate with that, and what type of people you've been around, what type of situations you've been in that haven't been benefiting you, because that's definitely why we're doubting ourselves. That definitely is why we feel like we're not ready for the new space that we have manifested into our life. So group one, whenever you're in a space and you are trying to step into something new, you want a new circle, you want a new environment, you want some new success, you want a new path, whatever the case may be, you're trying to cultivate a new lifestyle. You can't have that unless you purge the old stuff. So when the purging starts to happen, don't start to feel like it's not the right thing. You are doubting yourself. Don't allow those energies to make you stop going forward. You know, the journey is going to be rocky. Nothing in life is linear. The journey is going to be rocky, but you have to trust that you're in this journey and you're on this journey for the right reasons. You know, you're in this space because it's supposed to elevate you. It's supposed to help you get into the next level. So you want to trust that. And you want to believe that and believe in yourself as you're moving forward, group one. Also with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure that you are dealing with any issues in your schedule. If you have too much stuff on your schedule right now, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're trying to juggle too many things, then deal with that. If you feel like you've been trying to juggle a lot of things and it hasn't been working, don't just drop everything and give up. You know, figure out a new way to get organized. Figure out a new way that you can optimize your day and optimize your life so you're getting the most out of your energy and the most out of your productivity. But I definitely feel that we might have a little too much on our plate right now, especially when we're in a space where we have these negative energies around us that's making us doubt ourselves, and when we just aren't understanding how our journey is going. You know, it's a lot of times where you're going to have to mess up or fumble so you can just learn. You know, trial and error is literally how we learn to be the best we can be. So get more comfortable in uncomfortable spaces, group one. That's definitely going to be beneficial for you guys. We also have Healer of the Ages in Storm Warning. So this is the energy of health, vitality, being strong, you know, having the energy to sustain yourself in the storm. So I feel like this is just a reminder to you guys that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. And no matter what you guys have experienced, you've never totally given up. You've never totally went back to ground zero. And even if you have, you guys have built yourself up over and over again from nothing before. So trust that you can do it again if you feel you need to. Really trust yourself, group one, and believe in yourself and understand that you have the tools to handle whatever storm is coming your way. And also think about how you've survived other storms. This is the first time you've doubted yourself. This is the first time that you've had, you know, second guesses about the things that you were doing. So just trust yourself and understand that in these dark moments, you have what it takes to pull yourself out of it. You have what it takes to focus on gratitude, focus on optimism, and put your mindset in the right space. And when we are in spaces where people aren't giving us the energy we need, deal with that, set boundaries, release that, and continue to move forward. We also, group one, have You're Ready. You are ready, and we have compromise. So you're ready, you know, period. You are ready for the things that you want. It's time for you to step into these spaces. You want to take these risks for a reason. These opportunities are presenting themselves for a reason. You are ready. It's about compromise. How can you make your energy serve you, you know, and something to understand when we're trying to figure out how can I put these people in my life? How can I put these energies in my life when they aren't serving me right now? Every friend that you have in your life is not going to be your spiritual advisor. You know, everybody isn't supposed to be able to carry you through your life. Sometimes you have people where you're supposed to be helping them out. You're supposed to be motivating them. So everything is not always about how people around you can best serve you. 9 times out of 10, if you have people in your life that aren't serving you, chances are you aren't really serving them as well. Let's say, for example, you have a friend that's always taking advantage of you, keeps asking you what you're doing, you know, to take advantage of your time. You never tell this person no. They keep taking advantage of you and your energy. You are allowing them to do that by continuously saying yes. So you are not stepping up as a friend and letting this person know, hey, you have a spirit that allows you to take advantage of people. You know that I'm someone nice. You know that I'm someone that's always willing to do whatever for people. You are taking advantage of that. You are exploiting that. How can I set better boundaries to make sure that you are getting in check? What do I need to do to make sure that you are respecting me? Everybody's not automatically going to know what you need. Okay, so figure out how you can have that compromise, how you can have those conversations so everything around you can be serving you. Every relationship, every situation, all things should be serving you right now, group one. So yes, group one, be open to seeing new things, be open to understanding new things, and being open to release old situations that you've been in. I also think it would be good for you guys to do a releasing ritual about some old betrayals, you know what I'm saying? Spaces that have caused you to doubt yourself or question yourself, things that have caused you to doubt your success, and just, you know, question your ability to do the things that you need to do. Definitely write those things down on a piece of paper, burn them or bury them. That's always a simple releasing ritual. Also, some meditation is going to be good. Sitting with yourself and figuring out what is not aligning, what is causing me to doubt myself right now in this moment. I know that I've come back from worse situations in the past. Why do I feel like this is going to be the one to take me out? You know, have these conversations in this full moon. The full moon is when everything comes to light. So it's a beautiful time to connect with yourself, have conversation with yourself, and make sure that you aren't missing anything in terms of what you need. So you can always show up for you. So yes, guys, that is what we have for you, group 1. If this reading resonated with you and you picked group 1, let me know down below. I always love to hear from you guys. Of course, you also can always book private sessions with me down below in the description box at the link. So yes, I love you guys and appreciate y'all. I thank you guys for being here. I hope this full moon blesses you and shows you the things that you need to see. So yes, I will see you guys later. I hope everyone has a good one. Bye guys. Bless. All right, group 2, let's go ahead and get into your tea for this full moon. So we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the moon, and we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. So group 2, it's definitely time for you to finally look at the things that you've been avoiding. If you've been avoiding making a certain decision, if you've been avoiding going down a certain path, if you've been avoiding looking at conflict or looking at chaos in a way that's going to kind of rebirth everything and allow you to see everything and smell everything and feel everything again, you do not want to spend your life running away from pain. Pain, confusion, rough spaces. This is all a part of life, and you don't understand or learn what you need to learn from those spaces, hiding from those things. You know what I'm saying? It's so many spaces in life where the only way to heal, if not all spaces in life, the only way to heal is to look at these things and go through them and feel the pain and feel the energy. So if you are someone, group 2, where you just kind of like to dance around issues and just avoid, that is causing a lot of backup in your life. It's not causing a lot of balance. And the things that you need to deal with are getting pushed further and further and further and further back as you deal with and experience more things in life. Life is never going to be perfect. So if you are pushing down issues, by the time you get to be 30 or 40 or 50 or even 20, you're going to be dealing with every single thing that's ever hurt you in the past. These things will just keep building and building and building and building, and you will explode. So this is definitely a time for you to figure out, how have you been avoiding certain things? What are you in denial about? And releasing that, dealing with these things, looking at these things so we can move forward and make the necessary changes. Also, we have the moon, and this is all about your intuitive energies coming to light. So if you are feeling very confused or just not really understanding what's going on right now, take some time to connect with your intuition. If you guys have some cards, pull some cards for yourself, spend some time in meditation, spend some time outside in the sun, take some time to journal, take some time to just talk out loud about the things that you've been feeling. Put a word, put an energy, put a vibration to the things that you've been experiencing, group 2, and give these things life, give them purpose, make them real. Because if you are forever running from the things that make you afraid, you never really realize that you can conquer them. It's like if somebody thinks, like if a kid thinks they have a scary monster in their closet, if you never just look in the closet and realize, oh, there's nothing in here, I can handle this isn't anything to be afraid of, you will always live in that fear. So I really feel like intuitively you guys are being pushed to maybe deal with some uncomfortable things or face some uncomfortable things, and you're just fighting it and fighting it and fighting it and distracting yourself. That stops now. Don't allow yourself to do that. When you feel like something is coming up for you, go journal about it, cry about it, scream about it, get it out, vent to somebody, vent to yourself, vent to God, pray about it. Whatever you need to do to get those things off so you can start to learn and understand is going to be key. We always understand in situations where we are feeling so much anger and hurt and pain, we're constantly asking ourselves, why do they do this? Why am I feeling this? Why is this happening? Why? There isn't even a why, because your emotions are not even allowing you to see the reason. If you just remove those emotions and you allow yourself to journal about it, express it, and just make it more and more real and break it down, so it's not something that's so emotionally hazardous to you, but just something else that happened in your life. Whenever you're able to break it down and release yourself from the emotional pull, you're able to understand, okay, I understand that this person was in this position. I understand I was in this position. Maybe I didn't set enough boundaries. Maybe I didn't do enough research. Maybe I didn't let this person know what they could and could not do. How have I contributed to some of these spaces that I've been in? So that is the most real thing that we can do in pain and trauma and conflict when it comes to reflection, because we are never put in spaces without our doing, even if we just kind of sat there and allowed something to happen to us. A lot of times we are in these spaces of conflict because maybe we haven't spoken up, or we haven't expressed ourselves, or, we didn't really know how to say what we needed to say until after the fact. We might have jumped the gun a little bit in some spaces. Whatever the case may be, now is the time to release these things once and for all. We also have this 6 of Swords in reverse. This is about moving forward and releasing the baggage. So ask yourself, what baggage are you holding on to, group 2? And I would definitely say for a releasing ritual, right at the top of a piece of paper, I am releasing all baggage. And think about the things that are holding you back from middle school, from high school, from first grade, from your parents' divorce, from your first love. Think about all of those things that you're holding on to and write about that stuff and let it go. It's stopping you from achieving your goals. It's keeping you continue on the same cycle of emotional abuse that you are putting yourself through, it's time to get rid of that shit. It's time to let that shit go. We know full moon in Libra, Venus is about relationships. The most important relationship that you have in this life is your relationship to yourself. You can't have a relationship with nobody unless you have a relationship to yourself. You will be disconnected from everything unless you are connected to you. So it really will behoove you to just figure out what you need and how you have done you wrong, and release that stuff and move forward and be patient. You know, it's not going to take a week or a month. It's been a lifetime of holding on to these things, so it's going to take a while. But that first step is going to be the difference between you feeling this way for the rest of your life and you finally making a change for the better. So group 2, we also have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, so our third eye, and then we have the 1st chakra, Archangel Michael, so our root chakra. So your third eye, you know, limitless belief, your intuition, the gift of sight, visions. You guys might have very powerful dreams while this full moon is going on. So sleep with some amethyst under your pillow, or before you go to sleep, pray and, you know, ask God that you're able to have dreams that show you the things that you need to see, that you're able to get clarity and understanding from these dreams as well. Also, the 1st chakra, your root chakra. Do you guys even feel connected to God? Do you feel safe? Do you feel whole? Do you feel like you are on a stable, secure foundation? Do you feel you can take care of yourself? Do you feel you have what it takes to be okay today and okay tomorrow? You know, really talk to yourself and figure out what you need and how you can stand up better for you and how you can stand in the gap for you. And, you know, all spaces, not just some spaces, all spaces. And you really want to connect with your intuition, guys. Your intuition is on point right now, so do not ignore your intuition. Figure out how you can separate anxiety from intuition. I have a YouTube video on that, so y'all can just look at that video. But it's definitely time for you to pinpoint the voice of your intuition, because it's definitely sending you a lot of messages. We also have let go and a year from now. So group 2, just like I said, the stuff that we're going to do, it's not going to give us what we want in a week or in a month, you know, a year from now. You know, we could definitely be doing a lot of things right now that could be setting us up for greatness in the next year. If group 2, if you guys are Aries, or if you guys have a birthday coming up soon, you could definitely make sure that this next year for you is really pivotal in your healing and in your change. If there was some trauma that happened to us a year ago, it could be, you know, a year since that stuff happened, and we said we were going to deal with it. We said we were going to heal from it, and it's a year and we have not. So this year energy is really important for you guys. It is going to take time. It's already taken time. What's another year? What's another 12 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, you owe it to yourself to tap in and to give yourself the things that you need. And like I said, if you've been avoiding stuff forever, it's not going to just be immediate that you're able to look at everything and deal with everything in one day. You know, it's going to take time. It's going to take healing, and healing is something that we are doing for the rest of our life. You know, you are never done healing. You never are done, because as you are healing, you're experiencing new grief and new failure and new sadness. You will always have to grow and always have to expand. So group 2, get used to it and make sure that you are taking care of yourself and honoring yourself in the process. So yeah, group 2, I feel like this is going to be a really powerful full moon for you guys, and it will really shed a lot of light on you and how you need to change and how you need to evolve so you can set yourself up for greatness in the future. I also would recommend you guys doing a 12-month plan, because we have that energy about a year. Do a 12-month plan. You know, give yourself at least 2 or 3 goals to complete every single month from now until April of 2023. And just, you know, throughout the year, just believe in yourself, express that gratitude, and just push yourself to do the work, whether these are healing goals, love goals, relationship goals, you know, career goals, money goals, whatever the case may be. Give yourself something to look forward. Replace those old energies of the past with new things of the future. So yes, group 2, that is the 2 that we have for you guys on this full moon. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys picked group 2 and it resonated with you, let me know down below in the comments. You guys can also book private readings with me at the link in the description box as well. So yes, group 2, I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys and love y'all as always. And I will see you guys later. Enjoy this full moon. I hope it gives you what you are looking for. So yes, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys. Bless. Group 3, let's go ahead and get into your spread for this full moon. So group 3, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we have Temperance. So group 3, the big message that I want you guys to remember is patience. You know, you guys are really going to be learning about patience in this full moon. With this Queen of Pentacles, this is definitely about success and career. I feel like you guys are in a space where you are having a lot of creative ideas, and you're able to make these ideas make you money. You know, you're able to inspire other people in career, inspire yourself in career, do things that you've always dreamed about and always wanted to do. So I really feel like you guys are in a space where you have the Midas touch right now. Like, everything that you guys are going to be trying to do in career is going to be a success. You're going to be very abundant. A lot of people are going to be coming to you and asking you, hey, how are you doing this? What you got going on? Can you give me a little pointers? So group 3, you really want to make sure that you are carrying yourself as an example for the people that are around you. And I feel like that's what you want, group 3. Like, people don't get to be in your position unless that's what they want, that's what they love. So if you guys love being a leader, you love helping people out, you love pouring into them, it's definitely going to be time for you to step into those energies right now. But you guys really need to be patient and pump your brakes. I feel like if maybe you guys have gotten a little taste of success or a little taste of what you can do when you manifest and you put your energy in the right space, now we might be feeling a little overly ambitious, you know. Now we might be feeling like we're ready to do this every single day. We're ready to step into this, we're ready to step into this, and we do not want to wait. You know, the biggest thing to remember in life is that everything is going to happen when it needs to. You will get the things that you need to when you need to get them, and you will never get things that you cannot handle. So really understand that, and don't feel like you have to be in a rush to do everything right now. Allow your journey to be as long as it possibly can be, because when you get to that success of that journey, the moment is gone. You know what I'm saying? When you work on writing a book, you might spend years and years and years writing that book, and then you write the book and you put it out, and that's it. It's out. You really don't experience anything else. It's out, and that's just it. Just like if you spend years and years and years filming a movie, when the premiere is done, it's done. When you hit that finish line, the journey is done. It's over, and it's on to the next thing. So you really want to enjoy the journey and don't feel like you have to rush to it and get to the next step, because the next step is already waiting for you. Just enjoy this space right now. You don't have to rush in order to step into the next space. Also, temperance. I feel like there are a lot of connections that you guys are supposed to be making, a lot of networking connections, connecting with different people, friends, family, even some soul contracts, you know, meeting and connecting with people who have words of wisdom to give you, who have words of advice to pour into you. And you guys are really stepping into this energy. So understand that if we are rushing and rushing and rushing, we will miss a lot of lessons. We will miss a lot of things that we will need later in life and later down the line. So you really want to allow yourself to understand everything that you need to understand and take whatever you need to take from these spaces and step into that balance, step into that patience, step into that temperance energy, just allowing things to come and go, allowing things to flow in and out of your life how they need to. Also, guys, we have action and the temple path. Action in the temple path. So action, this is definitely you guys' energy. Action is all about moving forward, making plans, finally, you know, achieving the things that we've been wanting to do. But with this temple path, I feel like the type of action we need to take is something a little bit different. You know, the type of action that you guys need to take is being serious about your spiritual journey, being serious about your healing, being serious about connecting with your intuition, being serious about, you know, just understanding what you need to do to move forward. The temple path is all about a new journey of, you know, spiritual awakening. So I feel like if you guys are experiencing a lot of success in all other areas, now it's time to get right mentally. Now it's time to get right spiritually. So allow that to be how this balance, you know, comes full circle for you. As you are so successful in all other areas, now you are just as successful in love and in friendship and in happiness and in joy and in release. So this is really a beautiful moment for you guys. So enjoy this moment. This is really such a beautiful space, and you will be so much stronger when you come on the other side of this moment, because anybody can be a good business person. Anybody can read the books or go to school and just be a good business-minded person. But it takes, you know, a very special type of human being to want to go through the work, because the work is painful, the work is confusing. We dig up all these old things to put them to bed once and for all, but the work is so beneficial. So I really feel like we're going to be understanding that the work we do behind the scenes on ourselves is way more important than these ideas that we're putting out in the success that we experience. And I also feel like the more we're working on ourselves, the more we'll be able to help people and make better plans and just excel more and more and more. Also, group 3, we have perfect timing and abundance. Perfect timing and abundance. So just like I said, guys, everything that happens is going to happen when it needs to. Do not feel like you have to rush, relax, calm down, and practice more about enjoying the moment. Make a list of things that you need to do and only go one day at a time. Figure out what you have to do today. Then figure out what you need to do tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, figure out what you need to do the next day. When that day comes, figure out what you need to do the next day. Don't allow yourself to be so focused on the future that these days and these precious moments of lessons and understanding and connection are passing you by. I feel like there's a lot of things that we've missed because we're just so focused about getting to the next step. So Perfect timing. Everything is going to happen when it needs to. Be more mindful in the day. And that could definitely be something you guys do for a releasing ritual. Right at the top of a piece of paper, I release impatience. I'm releasing all impatience. And then write a letter about what you're releasing and why you have to release impatience. Is it because of self-doubt? Is it because you feel like if you don't do it right now, you're going to lose your spark and you won't be able to do it? Figure out what is causing you to rush the process and deal with it and release it. And of course, we have abundance as well. So abundance, of course, abundance is about wishes coming true, things being, brought into your life, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of beautiful divine energy. So you're already blessed. You're already in a space where you're going to be experiencing the things that you need to and the things you've been wanting to. So enjoy it and allow yourself to be patient as things come to you and as things come in and out of your life. Be open to letting things go. Also be open to new experiences and stepping into new spaces as well. So yes, group 3, that's what we have for you guys for this full moon in Libra. I love you guys. And if you guys pick group 3 and it resonated with you, let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys take a break and rest and slow down and pause in this full moon space. And remember, you guys can always book private readings with me at the link in the description box. So yes, I love you guys again. I hope this video gave you what you needed. And I hope that this full moon allows you to see the things that you need to see. So yes, I appreciate you guys as always. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bless.